Okay, now I want you to see this, people. It says, listen, a doctor from the ICU in New York speaks about what's really going on with the virus. He's being honest. I pray the government is informed about this. Isn't it funny the media isn't covering this? Now, why am I putting up something from Facebook? Now, somebody sent this to me, and I'm certainly glad they did. There's some smart kids out there that their parents raised very well.
This is Dr. Cameron Kyle Seidel, ER and critical care doctor from New York City. 9 days ago, I opened an intensive care unit to care for the sickest COVID-positive patients in this city. In these 9 days, I have seen things I have never seen before. In treating these patients, I have witnessed medical phenomenon that just don't make sense in the context of treating a disease that is supposed to be a viral pneumonia. 9 days ago, I presumed I was opening an intensive care unit to treat patients with a virus causing a pneumonia that was ravaging lungs across the world, starting out as something mild, cough, a sore throat, and progressively increasing in severity until ultimately ending in something called acute respiratory distress syndrome.
Okay, now hang on there, people, because I don't want to spend all day trying to tape this.
Patients are slowly being starved of oxygen. I have seen patients dependent on oxygen take off their oxygen and viral-induced disease, most resembling high-altitude sickness. It is as if tens of thousands of my fellow New Yorkers are on a plane at 30,000 feet and the cabin pressure is slowly being let out. These patients are slowly being starved of oxygen. I have seen patients dependent on oxygen take off their oxygen and quickly progress through a state of anxiety and emotional distress and eventually get blue in the face. And while they look like patients absolutely on the brink of death, they do not look like patients dying of pneumonia.
Now, why I put that up there? If you check into the 5G network, people, what it does to bees is it starves the bees from oxygen. It's doing the same thing to those people in New York, New Orleans. If it happened in China, let's start putting our fingers into the dike to see if we can get this doggone water stopped, because this is getting to be a bigger farce than what we had ever anticipated. I'll put a link to this, and I want to thank that little girl for getting a hold of her mom and sending this to me. Thank you.